Chapter 24. What they know about us. Demons who deceive us have an accurate degree of knowledge about us, our past life, our secret sins, and our weaknesses. But they cannot enter our thoughts and imaginations without our permission. The power of the will, or choice, is ours to exercise at all times. It is our privilege and duty to surrender our will to the Savior, so that we do not allow the devil to tempt us and overpower us. Especially early in the morning before the start of the day, we must consecrate our will to our Savior. If we do that, then the whole day is a successful day. A pleasant, peaceful joy will possess our minds throughout the day. /1 When we fail to do this in the morning, we are vulnerable to the devil's attacks and temptations. God in His mercy sends His angels to guard over us. But if we will fully ignore devotional time with God in the morning, God may allow us to venture onto Satan's ground, where temptations are abundant. We may sink deeper and deeper into the hands of the devil until we realize our helpless condition and return to God to seek His help. How often we ignore our first duty in the morning, to consecrate ourselves to the Creator in order to remain under His special protection. Our fears and worries. The devil knows well our fears and worries. He tries to capitalize on these areas so that our courage fails and hopes vanish. He torments people by suggesting thoughts that destroy hope. Often these suggestions come from loved ones, friends, neighbors, teachers, employers, and authorities who encounter us daily. He even knows those against whom we may bear a grudge. He comes into our dreams in the form of such people to torment us. Fears, insecurity feelings, and worries are always suggested by the devil. It is through these feelings the devil plays his sinister games. These elements of fear and worry should not be present in us when we wish to cast out demons in others, because the devil can easily taunt us on these emotions and overpower us in a spiritual battle. The Bible tells us that God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 2 Tim 1:7. Our past sins and guilt. The devil knows our past sins and our guilty consciousness. This is another inroad of the devil. He knows exactly how we feel about our past sins. This can be an advantage to him because he can taunt us on our feelings of guilt and make us miserable. You and I have the right to claim a sound mind, and God will grant it to us if we ask Him. Our weaknesses and secret habits. Satan certainly knows our weaknesses in certain areas of our character. He knows our habits, our likes and dislikes. He uses these weaknesses to tempt us and attack us when we are most unaware. There are millions of people today who sincerely believe that the dead are alive somewhere. This belief has a direct bearing in inviting the devil to come into their minds and trick them. Satan can use this belief to deceive many into his traps. Some commit suicide with the hope of ending this life of misery to enter into the next life of bliss. Others consult with the spirit of their dead relatives to get good fortune in this life. The devil is afraid of the truth. He is also afraid about the good news of Jesus and His power to save sinners. This is the one sure thing he hinders people to know, since his power will be broken if the truth of the Bible and the power of the gospel is known and understood by man. Superstitions are attempts of the devil to pervert truth.